What's up, everybody? I'm James, and I'm not too sure what I'm exactly going to cover in this video. I don't think I'm going to go really into too much tech stuff. I got one or two things I'm going to talk about, and then that'll be about it. Obviously, I'm still using the Blackberry Passport. My daily driver, still, this thing is just a beast. It's a tank, and as a daily driver, just with the battery life alone, it is amazing. I've had no issue. Well, I'm not going to say I haven't had any issues with it. I've got two small insignificant issues with this phone. First off, the main issue that was a bit of an issue was the GPS on it. There were times where the GPS would not actually start, and what I mean by that is I put in the address, it would show me the little circle thing, trying to refresh, and then it would just keep telling me to try again over and over again. Now, most of the time I knew the general area that it was going to, so it wasn't an issue, so I mean, I would keep having to hit try again, but if it was somewhere where I had no idea where it is, or because I've never been there before, that definitely would hinder it. And so it doesn't matter, because I went and got myself a TomTom for my car anyways, just so it doesn't drain my battery. Even though with using this phone as a GPS and everything else that I do on it, the battery life still lasted me an entire day. I mean, that is fantastic. So credit on that. My other thing is the Facebook app. But again, that's mainly the people who developed the app, not Blackberry itself, so that's kind of a separate issue. And I'm not really big on Facebook anyways, so it doesn't really matter to me. But aside from that, yeah, like I said, I'm still using this as my daily driver. I will continue to do so. I've been thinking about getting myself a second one just in case, because, I don't want to have to try to find a new phone. And then, I love this phone. I'm so fast at typing on this thing now, it is unreal. But that's pretty much all I'm going to talk about with that for right now. The other thing I did want to bring up is a little while ago I had mentioned about a battery pack that I bought, which was the Mophie Juice Pack, where it's got the two ports. Well, three technically, because this is where you charge it. But it's got the two ports, so you can have two different devices charging at the same time off of this pack. Now, I got to say I'm pretty impressed with this thing. I have tested it out, especially testing it out with my Passport, where getting my Passport down to like 5 to 2% battery life left, and then charging it off of this, and it would fully charge my Passport and still have enough charge to do other things, like either with not fully charge a device, but it still had enough charge to charge a device for quite a while. So I thought that was really impressive, and I gotta admit, the fact that Mophie got back to me so quickly when I contacted them about the original one that I bought that didn't work, the process that they make you go through maybe took me about 4 minutes, because I had to just scan them a receipt showing that I actually did buy it at Best Buy, and then they just asked for some other information, and then they're like, okay, we're sending it to you, you should have it there, here's your tracking number. I was like, well, that's pretty awesome. And I've got to say, I'm really impressed with this thing, because I've done tests, like I said, I tested it out on the Passport. I've had it charging like my Blackberry Classic and an iPad at the same time. I'm really impressed with the way this thing works. And if you are looking for a battery pack to get, is it a bit pricey? Yes, because it's a brand name, but definitely try it out. It's worth it. I mean, just this one alone is, I mean, it's not even really beefy. And the thing that I like about this is there are times where I'm still going to need to use my phone. And when I'm sending out emails and whatnot, I'm not the type of person to just kind of sit around when I'm typing out an email. Sometimes because of the fact that I use my phone and everything, I've gotten in the habit of wandering around. So I like to move around. But if it's charging at the wall port, I can't do that. But with this, I can just put this in my back pocket with the cord connected to the phone, and I can still wander around and do my thing with nice ease, and it's convenient for me. So yeah, if you're looking for a battery pack, definitely check out Mophie's website. They've got a whole site there. And I've actually used to use them when I had an iPhone because of their packs, because as everybody knows, battery life on iPhone, really not that good. But, it is what it is. I had the same issue with Samsung as well, so I had to get a Mophie with that. And yeah, I don't know. Aside from that, I'm really not too sure what to put for content on this video. I'm just kind of at a... Sorry. I can't stop working. I just can't. As soon as I hear a work alert go off, I've got to look at it. I guess if I was just an employee, I would probably be like, well, I'll check it later. But because it's my company, I'm so OCD that I actually have to look. except for when I shut off the notifications for that section. I mean, then I just stop with it. But yeah, and so thanks from all my new subscribers. I really do appreciate you guys supporting the channel, even though I'm not really trying to make this channel out of anything at all. Well, maybe, who knows? No, probably not. I'm not too sure. But I do appreciate the fact that you do watch the videos and whatnot, and hopefully everyone is having a great start to the new year. Part of the reason why I haven't posted anything is because, you know, holidays were coming up, had work to deal with, planning trips to visit with family, and then just stuff with New Year's, and just everything else for the new year. And yeah, I had some time today because it's my birthday, and I purposely blocked off my entire day. I went and saw the new Star Wars movie, finally. I'm not going to talk about anything that happens in there, but wow, good job. I'm really glad they finally made a new Star Wars, because the prequels, I mean, the prequels were okay at the time, but I mean, in all honesty, it was just like, it's kind of lacking. There was really, it just felt kind of forced with the prequels. I don't know how other people feel about it, but that's just how I feel about it. And I think the way they did this movie, and then with the way they led, you know what, I can't even say anything. I don't want to be the person that ruins something for anybody. But yeah, so that's pretty much the extent of my day, and now I'm going to go have dinner and kind of relax. As I said before, I really didn't have a subject I was going to talk about in this video. I just figured I might as well post something so everybody knows I'm still around. I know that people that are in the BBM group that I'm a part of know I'm alive, because I'm been talking with them and whatnot. And that's, you know, actually that's one thing I can talk about there, is the convenience of BBM. I had to get up at like 3 in the morning, no, sorry, 2:30 in the morning, and be out by 3 in the morning, because I had a job that was going to an island just off of our coast. So they had to get up, catch the ferries, so then I had to go and pick people up and whatnot. And then I'm sitting there at like 5 in the morning going, well, I'm fucking wide awake, and I got nobody to talk to. And then it occurred to me, oh, I'll just go on my BBM, because the great thing about BBM, and yes, other messaging apps, you can do the exact same thing, only differently. I've met people that are all over the world on BBM, so they're in completely different time zones, where I can just be like, hey, how's your day going? And I get a response because they're up, because they're in a completely different time zone, and while I'm waiting for everybody else here to wake up, I've got people to talk to. So that's pretty nifty. Again, Blackberry. Anyways, hope everyone's having a great day, and yeah, take care out there.